Jeez, I haven't
Bless
seen
you.
you.
Also, hello everybody,
Um,
my name is Dragon Raider Valhalla, or Dragonfly Master 1324. I'm playing For Honor. I shouldn't have to tell you this by now, but most of the games I play are not for children under 13. Unless it's Minecraft or Subnautica, then in the case being, then you're fine. But if you are okay with watching those kind of videos, this video is mostly based on medieval combat for those of you who don't remember. Just so you're aware, I am a little bit rusty, and my controller is severely busted until this next weekend. I had to think on how to word that for a minute. So not this weekend, but possibly next weekend, I will be getting a new controller, hopefully, instead of a new phone. I desperately needed a new controller, so as of right now, this is currently my bad controller. So if you notice at all at any given time that I start drifting to the left, just be aware, this is the reason. My controller is busted. Also, I am here with Nikki. He's going to play something else, as far as I'm aware. I don't know what exactly, but I know he's playing something else. He's on Subnautica, I just checked. But, if you guys remember, I enjoy playing this game a lot when my controller isn't extremely busted, but I'm playing it now because I want something different to play right now. Because a lot of recent has been, a mix between GTA, Subnautica, and... what else have we been playing? Warframe?
yep.
And I just need some extra gory violence with a bit of fear factor with it, of course. So I don't really care, Call of Duty isn't a lot of gory violence, it's more so just violence in general with normal amounts of what you'd see. So unfortunately I don't play that. Plus, why would I stream that? It lags way too much. Anyway, besides that, that was my first match, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. I usually only ever play against AI, if for those of you who have seen these kind of videos before. I usually only ever play against it. If you notice, everything's kind of different about it. Everything's a little bit too different if you want to say that, but I disagree with that. They did also add a new character known as Warmonger. I don't think I've talked about her in previous videos or any sort of video that I've done getting back to it, but they did add a new character. Excuse me, I have hiccups from when I was eating. But she's one of the new characters, but if you guys also remember, prior to these updates, I had every knight character to date, and almost all the knights, or all the Vikings and samurai. Now, I do want to finish the knights, so I am going to get Warmonger, but the next character I'm going to either end up getting is Durmang or Hitokiri. I'm more leaning towards Hitokiri, because he or she has a very raspy voice, kind of sacrificial as well. So he or she is very creepy, because it is a he and a she, so I'm saying he or she because it's based on the option that I choose. But I think it's creepier as a female. Were you about to say something, Nikki?
Nothing, man. Ah.
Shut up! It's fine! It's okay! I guess other than that, I am going to say that I am getting back into the Lawbringer game, because I do remember using him a bunch. But I do also want to point out that when I did use him, I used him way too much. So I'm leaning away from using that again for a while. I kind of want to work on either getting my Prior, my Centuri, my Gladiator, or even my Warden up a bunch. But once I get Warmonger, I'm going to start playing her. Once I get Hitokiri, I'm going to start playing her. Similar to the whole Shaolin instance. I might even use Shaolin, because I haven't used them in a long time. But there's a lot of characters here that I ended up using very much at the beginning, such as Valkyrie. I used Valkyrie a bunch during the beginning. That, and a lot of Lawbringer. I didn't use so much as Warden. I did use Raider for a while, and I did use a bunch of these other characters. So from the beginning, I really never used a lot of these characters anymore, because I have so many other things that I end up using. But you could even ask Nikki on times when it comes to this game. When I play this game, it's kind of similar to how other people plays, but it's also very different. I do very different styles. I'm very much an honorable person. I mean, we both are when it comes to character. Nikki, you know what I mean? But usually not a lot of people are very honorable, so we kind of just judge you based on how you are honorably. or honorably, especially when fighting like us.
Oh, so dude, how are you doing? I didn't see you.
Huh?
I'm about the Reaper. I didn't see you.
Huh.
He was just chilling right next to me. I swear to God, the Reaper has never attacked me yet.
No, you said yesterday he attacked you. That was, well, he
No,
startled
he
you
jumped.
because he was trying to attack you.
Well, he wasn't. He was like going right next to me and startled me. And I wasn't. And he didn't roar or anything. He was just like, "Hi, bud."
Was good, homie. Also, if you guys are wondering what we're talking about, sorry. If you guys are wondering what Nikki and I are talking about, so if you've ever seen the videos on For Honor, I'm the less likely one to get attacked from like ghosts usually, or even if they do, I usually outrun them. Huh? Yeah, we're talking Subnautica. We're talking Subnautica.
You said you're on it.
Oh, I meant Subnautica. But a Ghost Leviathan usually doesn't often attack at me because I'm usually away from sight anyway. But even when I do somehow get in sight, they usually don't notice me enough to want to actually attack. But for Nikki, it's always been like, let me just go ahead and walk up to this Reaper. So essentially, he and Reapers are bros. I'm over here with the Ghost Leviathans and Dragons. For sure the Dragon Leviathans, because that's pretty much how I am. Like, even my channel has the name Dragons. I'm usually a dragon in any game I play, or just something that's just equal. There's that drift that I have no control over unless I beat the crap out of my controller, which is starting to break because of that. So, it's not like I can just stop hitting it, because if I don't, it's going to drift infinitely. And that's kind of a pain already. Mind you, none of these are real players, so I show no mercy to them. I never have, because I find no respect for bots. Like for Nikki and myself, we're very respectful towards each other, no matter what. To a certain degree. There's a certain degree that is. But there is a lot of things that we all do within our own time, like... For sure, Nikki and I both play Subnautica kind of on our own time. We usually do. But when we are playing it on our own time, we're just one of those people. We just enjoy ourselves. Now, I don't know how long this stream is going to be because it is late and I am a bit tired. But I'm not going to be going to bed like anytime right now. I still got some water and carbonated drink to finish off. But I should be on for a little while. I don't know how much longer Nikki's gonna be on because I know he's an hour ahead of me and it's like, what time is it? It's about 8 o'clock for you, right, Nikki?
Yeah.
So it's like 8 o'clock for Nikki right now. So we're both probably really tired, so I'm sure like Nikki's probably gonna be on for like what, another hour?
I don't know. It's the weekend.
That's true. So
I'll be back.
and I will say that in a little while here, guys, Nikki is going to be leaving. He is going to be going to Mexico for 2 weeks. I'm going to be staying here, of course, but I don't know what if I'm going to be streaming a lot. And also, for everyone who's been on Nikki's channel, because I know one of our buddies was on there, he has been playing Until Dawn, which is the one game that, if you guys have been wondering, because I think I said this on a stream, but I'm going to repeat myself here for those who might have seen that video and asked what happened to it to themselves. Essentially, that game gave me severe anxiety to a point where it put me into a panic attack. Just because of one scene. Nikki hasn't gotten as far as that scene because I think it was a little less than quarter of a game. So I did not appreciate that. Nikki, on the other hand, made an agreement with me that we're not going to talk about just yet, but there is an agreement that I have not said anything about on my stream, nor his, but we have everything set up. So if you guys go watch his stream, I'll be there too watching it, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to comment or anything, so unless I'm not in a party with him directly, I'm usually not going to be talking. But that's as much as you guys need to worry about. Nikki and I, like I said, have our own agreement. That's the extent of possibilities you're going to hear from me. But content-wise, you might even hear me scream a little bit if I'm in a party with him. Because I don't know, I've never caught Nikki with a scream ever. Not ever in a game. In this game, he has anxiety just like I do. And his is pretty bad. I've gotten over mine for a while, so I'm not as bad of anxiety-wise anymore. But I am definitely not fond of anxiety anywhere. But yeah, I I personally don't like that game anymore. It scared me way too much, and it wasn't even a scare. It was a thing that was just a bit too overwhelming. If you guys don't know what the game is about, it's essentially about a chaos theory known as the butterfly effect. If you guys don't know what it is, I'm going to give you a gist of it. If you want to know a thorough answer of what it is, you'll want to Google it. But essentially, here's what it is in a nutshell. Essentially, one choice, like one small thing, such as one small action, such as, I don't know, picking up a flashlight or not, or following in a noise or not, can affect an entire situation in a major way. Now that's, like I said, in a nutshell. So the entire game is essentially based on your choices. Something major will happen, whether it be a good major thing or a bad major thing. So in the case being, I did a lot of things that I tried to keep within the good, but you don't actually get to keep track of it. Sorry if you hear me jitter a lot when I'm talking there. That's me punching my controller to make sure it works. But essentially, it's just a chaos theory that, honestly, I have no full trust on, mostly because, like, yeah, that definitely affects it, but that's already been proven. It's not just a theory, it's an actual situation that happens. Like, in life, technically, the choices you make in the past can definitely affect your future, especially at a young age. So, like, you try smoking, you'll want to try it in real time. And up in your teenage years, you get addicted to, like, drugs and stuff. That is not okay. Don't do that. But, it's one of those things that I just don't, really care to agree with, because it's already been proven. You don't even need to really say it's a theory anymore. You could just say it's the chaos method of choice, or something similar like that. I don't know. If you guys have also seen those videos about the whole paranormal stuff that we talked about.
Hello.
Hi. If we wanted to, like, let's say Nikki and I did get back into being, like, full-time YouTuber for a while, he and I might end up going back to that old, like, let's talk about paranormal stuff for a while, like creepypastas or something.
I'm low-key down.
Yeah, like, see, so, actually, you know what, do you want to do another episode, like an episode like that when you get back?
Doesn't matter. We can do one tonight or tomorrow since I have time.
I'd say let's
I'll just like try it out, I guess. Like,
yeah. How about this? When I hop on Subnautica, we can do one.
Alright.
Because that's a good time to do one.
Yeah, we can test it and stuff. Test
So
the
yeah.
waters.
Test the waters yet again. So if you guys are wondering what we mean by that, is when we used to play World War II years ago, around our first actual encounter of each other.
Speaking of which, do you want to write down all that? Because I might.
I might as well, only because...
Since all the stuff that's
yeah, since that stuff, and on top of that, some nostalgia.
I kind of miss the zombies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, the nostalgia for that. So for sure, ladies and gentlemen, we'll end up re-downloading that. I gotta wait for, I think it's until tomorrow evening. Or something like that. But I think just to do some nostalgia, I'll do a World War II video, and I should have my new controller definitely before then. But I might just do one when I actually get a new controller and when it's already downloaded. Mostly because I just want to be able to get back into that water again. But like I said tonight, I guess we said tonight that we're gonna do a little late. We'll say a late night stream. I got soda. I'll probably be able to work up with the sugar and caffeine.
I got water and chocolate.
You got water, you got chocolate. I got pizza and soda and water.
I need to go get the other parts for the what's it called? The
Cyclops.
Cyclops. Yep,
You do that. Yeah. But yeah. So I guess what we'll do there is when I'm on Subnautica, because there's some fun stuff there for me to do. I gotta go find some stuff. Coolio. Oh God. I think I remember you, Dynasty. I think I remember you. Weren't you one of the boyos that wanted to do a collab one of those days? Or was it someone else I'm thinking of? Oh God, I don't even remember. But yeah, so tonight on Subnautica... Yeah, if you want, you can put the thingy, the whole spoopy talk, or if you want to do that in a separate video, that's your choice, but... Hello, how are you doing? I am fantabulous. I had a good dinner. I actually had a really good day. I woke up really early. I have been lately. I've been falling asleep really early, like 8 o'clock. 8:39, which is early to me. But otherwise I'm doing great.
How do you spell Nautica?
Do you want me to just grab the disc and tell you exactly how to spell it?
Please do.
Who is Nikki? Nikki is my fellow right here. Nikki, if you would say hi. That is Nikki. He is another fella who I met on a game years ago called World War II, Call of Duty, which is why we're also going to read on it. Nautica is Nautica.
Why remember our papa?
Okay. So yeah, Nikki is my buddy over here.
What are you talking for me?
Nautica.
Nautica.
Yeah, so he's one of my buddies that I met. How long has our friendship been going? Like roughly 3 years, we'll say?
A year, two or three.
We'll say 2 years just to be safe. Who's your main? That kind of varies. Let's just say I'm a jack of all trades for right now. Just to be safe.
Wait, I put the episode in here?
You said what now?
I need to make sure I put the right episode. Okay, episode 3.
Controller. Ouch. But if we're gonna talk awesome sauce and Berserker, man.
Hello everyone, my name is Simon, and I'm back. Subnautica with Dragonfly Master 1324 or Dragonfly, no.
Dragon Raider Valhalla. Berserker, man. I'm not big on assassins, but there are some assassins I make an exception to.
I'm the assassin loyal.
Yeah, Nikki is our assassin of our group. I'm like I'm a mix of jack of all trades. Like I do use some assassins, but I'm not a big like, oh, I love assassins.
That's me right there.
That's all him. There are some characters you do want that aren't assassins, though. I remember this.
Like one other one, which is the dual katana dude with is a
Aram,
hybrid.
Raiden.
Not a Raiden, basically.
That's what we call him because we couldn't.
Can't pronounce his name.
Yeah, we can't pronounce that name. Japanese is a hard language.
Yeah, but he's like the only other character that isn't assassin.
I used to like Berserker for a while, but I couldn't use him. His swings were just too heavy for me. Yet I'm the person who uses like a Lawbringer, like it's life or death. If you want to know exactly who my highest level is, you're gonna want to look at the Lawbringer.
I used to main Peacekeeper.
Yeah, I remember this. You used to main him until you got Shinobi. Her, same difference. I mained Lawbringer for a long time, so Lawbringer is overall my highest character, but lately it's either been like Black Prior or Aram.
Right now my main is Shinobi, so.
Yeah, your main is definitely Shinobi. So, I just mainly love the idea of being a big old terror. But I have several characters. Some of them are a good majority of the ones that I actually thoroughly use. You'll know because they're purple or blue or something along that line. Most of the characters I end up using are the most custom characters. So, a ram, most custom. I use Shaman at times. That was one of the assassins I got into for a while. I haven't really used it recently because I wanted to see if Blackbriar had anything really cool. But I do like Sentry. I'm the hybrid kind of person. I like hybrids, but I am a jack of all trades. I can use a Vanguard, I can use a Heavy, I can use a Lawbringer, or a hybrid, and I could use an Assassin. Kind of use everyone, but I don't use everyone, if that makes sense.
You mostly focus on the hybrid people.
I mostly use the hybrids, but I am a jack of all trades. Like that pretty much summarizes what I am, right? Pretty much just a jack of all trades. I just don't use all of the trades.
I guess.
Guess that's about as much as you're gonna get. That's about as accurate as you're gonna get from me. I'm like trying to debate what I want to do on Subnautica because I'm like I'm trying to chart a course. So if I get really quiet here, either I'm focusing or I'm plotting a course in Subnautica on what I want to do.
I know you want to get the rest of the Cyclops stuff. Find the, the habitat, not the habitat, but the multi-purpose room?
Yeah, the multi-purpose room.
Which I also need to get.
I know where to look for it down. I'm in the area that I know there is one. But there's also a bunch of other stuff there, but I don't know exactly where I should be looking. Huh?
You might tell me where?
Crab Squid area. There's one somewhere in there. I can't remember specifically where.
I know.
Huh?
I just said hi to a Reaper.
Oh. Is it one of your cousins? Your distant cousins?
One of them, my distant cousins.
If you guys don't get that, it's kind of one of those inside jokes you might never get a description of, ever, but I'd say it's one of the good ones that we have. We have a lot of good inside jokes at times.
Yes, it is one of my many distant cousins.
One of your thousands of distant cousins. Some of them aren't even born yet.
Some of them are dead.
Some of them are dead, some of them are just not born, some have been turned into food. Some just die of old age. Remember? Dragon?
Oh, Dragon was food?
No, no, the Reaper turned one of your distant cousins into food.
I can't.
Have you not seen that? There's a Reaper skeletal system.
There's a lot of Reaper. There's a lot of skeletal systems everywhere, man.
But no, there's one specifically in the lava zone. Yeah, there's a yeah, there's one down there too.
Oh, this thing won't follow me all the way out here. That's good to know.
I said no, me, but I'm superior.
Well, they will follow you to the surface, but they only stay in their area. They won't follow you. Okay.
What is it, the Reaper?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, they'll still follow you as long as you don't get out of a certain range.
Yeah, he followed me, and he was pretty close to me, and he just decided not to follow me anymore. So.
He lost interest.
I guess after a certain point, they just don't follow you anymore.
They just lose interest completely.
Yeah. Or they only stay in their general area, I suppose.
I'm gonna say it might be a mix of it. Like, maybe they lose interest after a certain amount of time.
I don't know.
You know, like, because you gotta think of it this way. All animals eventually do lose interest if it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, but some of them take longer, like black bears.
Well, that's because black bears are really persistent.
Yeah, they will follow you to the end of the earth.
Honestly,
that's a fact.
That's one of those facts that are kind of freaky, honestly, if you think about it. Like,
if someone ever runs into a black bear, you fight for your life.
Didn't they say like technically you don't have to? You could technically just.
No, no. With black bears, they will attack you no matter what.
Oh, so they're just ruthless.
Yeah.
Good to know. So what I'm hearing is, if I'm going in an area infested with black bears and I intend to wander around in the woods, bring a gun.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. You fight off black bears. With some bears, you can usually like pretend like you to play dead, or you slowly back away and you'll be fine. With
No,
black bears,
there's a couple things they tell you to do. They tell you to like go into the fetal position as well.
yeah, that's one thing they can.
It was like, what was it? Play dead, fetal position, back away slowly.
But like, if you go against a black bear now, you just fight for your life and hope for the best.
Pray to God you can find a sharp enough stick. Or just have a gun on you. I feel like I'd be the person who says, I'm just gonna carry a 45, and if that's not big enough, Jerry, get the sticks! I mean, you can, but it's better to probably outsmart the bear.
You can probably get away from it for a little. You can probably run away, and it probably won't be as close to you. But bears will eventually catch up. They just will.
For some reason.
I mean, they're fast.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, no, they definitely are fast. I remember hearing the whole thing about that. They are really fast. I'm intentionally letting this one hit me because this is where I want them. Bop, and into the lava you go.
So when it comes to black bears, you just fight with everything you got.
Pray to God you find some sort of strength or harm it enough. I know for sure after you harm it enough, it'll definitely run the other direction.
Oh yeah, because it's getting basic. It's like Ark. If they get close to death, they're gonna start running away.
They're gonna run the other way eventually. You just have to hit it enough times.
It just depends, really.
Why do I feel like if you travel in packs, they won't mess with you as much?
Like, oh, if you're in a big group of people?
Yeah, like if there's like 4 or 5 people,
No,
I won't mess with you.
I think they still will.
But is that a smart thing to do? Like they could probably definitely deal with it, but I think with 4 people attacking you at once.
It also depends. Are these people armed or are these people not armed?
Well, they can appear unarmed, but wouldn't that be deception?
I don't know. Well, it depends how big a weapon are they carrying. Like a hunting knife, like a small caliber, like
45 or 9mm.
Well then, yeah, I guess they could hide that. And even then.
Well, I mean, technically you could hide a rifle.
Yeah, but I feel like that would be much more obvious.
It depends on what you're hiding it in and how small you make it.
Oh, I just got a new thing. That's cool.
On Subnautica?
Yeah. A lightweight high capacity O2 tank.
Now that'll actually be really useful.
Yeah, cause it's a better version, I think, of the one that we have right now. Or maybe it makes me swim faster.
Maybe? I mean, it would say, doesn't it?
It says, I mean, it says lightweight. Maybe, wait, let me
check the blueprints. Check the blueprints, because it usually gives a small description of what it can do.
Let me get my prop suit. Blueprints.
I still need to find the basic blueprints for that. Bro, really? Nikki.
What?
So I'm fighting as a Hanu, right? The dodge expert for the Chinese, we'll say. And here's what he does. He was trying to dodge, I'm assuming, and he just launches himself off a cliff.
This is what it says. It says, lighter build allows for enhanced maneuverability. So yeah, it makes me swim faster.
Better swimming. Yeah, better swimming.
Where did I get plasteel from?
Plasteel? Plasteel, I believe, is it's the titanium ingots with lithium or something.
Titanium ingots?
Yeah, it's titanium ingots, and then you craft it with lithium. So you gotta make the titanium ingots first, and then you gotta craft that with lithium. I'm pretty sure, something like that. You should have a blueprint for it somewhere.
How much do I need for? How much do I need for plastic. I just need one plastic, so I just need one titanium ingot.
Is that for the what is that for?
The lightweight O2 tank.
Do you need a what's it called for it?
I need a normal high capacity O2.
No, I was talking about the like a bench, modification bench or something.
Oh yeah, it's a modification station.
Look towards where ghost leviathans are actually. You'll find some parts near there too. I think both of them have it.
Because there's like adults in the void, and there's the ones at the.
There's nothing in the void. It's literally the void.
They're in the void. That's where the adults are.
No, I mean like the actual parts. You're gonna want to avoid the void.
But in the void is where the adult goes to life.
I know. Old man got a ball buster, literally.
I need the whole blueprint for the Cyclops.
Dude, once you get wait, what?
I need the whole.
Dude, you get the whole blueprint once you actually get all the pieces.
I have the bridge and the engine. I need 2 pieces of the hull now.
I thought you were about to say the what was it? The bay.
The bay, huh?
The command deck.
What about the command deck?
I thought you were about to say that one. Do you have the full bit for that?
Oh, the command deck?
Yeah, there's the hull, there's the... I forgot what it's called, and then there's the engine.
It's the... there's the hull, there's the bridge, there's the engine, and then the actual Cyclops.
Well, the actual Cyclops is once you get all 3. You don't need the blueprints for that.
Yeah, I have the bridge and the engine.
So you just need the,
Oh.
yeah.
But, I don't know where it is.
It's in a lot of places.
I don't have the beacon yet?
The beacon? I think you can actually find one of those blueprints down at the crab squid area as well.
I'm surprised. What do I mean? Oh, plus, yeah, I see it. Titanium ingots and 2 lithium. But I need a modification bench for it.
Like I said, check the one where the actual smaller leviathans are.
Oh, it's the... What's it called?
Mushroom Forest and Beyond?
It's the Lost
Is that what it is? Well, no, I was talking about where the Mushroom Forest is and everything. There's some ghost leviathans right there, too.
Yeah, but because I'm pretty sure the Mushroom Forest is near the Lost River.
I think so, but it's like...
I don't remember everything. So.
I don't remember either.
Have you got a piece for the bioreactor yet?
I already finished the bioreactor, dude.
I mean nuclear. Right.
Nuclear reactor? No. I want to find that, though.
Oh wait, do I already have it? Oh no, that's how I did.
The nuclear reactor, as far as I'm aware, is, like, way better than the bio. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do I have the multi-purpose room yet?
If you don't... Alright, hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna head up to some... And then the... Why did I have a stroke? I'm gonna hop on Subnautica. I'm gonna start a stream there. And I'll continue with